Hey everybody, how you doing today? Good, I hope. Listen, I was watching about the suffering auto dealerships around the country. And for the people that work there, my heart, the labor guys, the guys out there beating the sales pitch. My heart is out to you. Those providing finance, no compassion for you whatsoever. And they were talking about that people don't even want to buy a $5,000 car today. Well, here's why. It's because no one wants to buy a $5,000 high mileage vehicle. It is used up. It costs too much to even try to keep it running. We call those nickel and dimers, but now it's $50, $100, $1,000. No, we don't want it. They're used up. I can't even afford that kind of vehicle today with the way financing is and trying to even come up with a $5,000. If I had $5,000, from what I see in my area, can't buy a car. Anywhere from 15 on up. Some of the markets might be coming down a little bit. I'm not going to pay for a car that is fully loaded with tracking devices that are illegal to be even in it. I'm not going to buy that at all. And it was up to the auto industry to fight the government against spying on us because there is a law that says you can't. It's illegal. In fact, it's treasonous. So, it was your responsibility. You had a whole lawyer committee that could have taken that on, got rid of it, but you didn't do that. You stuck it to the consumer, and you're feeling it now. Listen, it's a pyramid scheme. I wrote this in a comment, and I am actually reading sections of it to you as I go along so that I can express to you how prevalent and how much this is happening every day in my society, and it's illegal. And if auto industries don't step up and adhere to the sales laws here in my country, get your product out of my country. Period. No ifs, ands, buts, sever the ties. Once you're gone, American industry will be forced to take back its right to build. And it will start manufacturing again, and it will provide jobs. And it will not all be robotic because people are tired of paying the excessive costs associated with all your technology, everything. It has cost us more. There's nothing green other than the money these elitists are stealing from us. I'm sick of it. We already have laws on the books against this. And if you sell a lemon, there are still on the books lemon laws. Now, nobody's going to pay you $5,000 for a car they have to go put tires on that has over 100,000 miles, maybe another 6 months on the transmission and drivetrain. It's insane to think they would just to get a car with no technology tracking their every movement. And a lot of auto dealerships for Americans who are buying should know, do put them in those cars. Yeah, illegally, knowing what they're doing. That way they can shut the cars off when you're late on your payments. That way they can shut the cars off if they want you to repair it. Now, this has already happened to my son with 3 different used dealerships. 3 times. And it's an illegal practice. And when I threatened them, they backed off and took their cars back. They did not give my son his money back. Half the times the car was undrivable. If you're that kind of dealership, you should be out of business. You should be out of my country. You don't deserve to be in my America, because my America has ethics, and we do not steal from our customer base. Yeah. So, automotive industry, this is for you. Rip all that garbage out of the cars, because it costs you $10,000 and up, depending on the vehicle, to install all that illegal technology. Recall your vehicles, get it out, put them back on the market for a lesser price tag. And you do it on your own dollar because you did this illegally. And you knew you were following the law or breaking the law when you followed the government's insistence, because they can't make you break the law. They did not hold a gun to your head. Had they done so, you would have gone to social media, been all over the place about them and making you spy on Americans. I don't want to hear the hogwash. I want to see the change. You recall all those vehicles with that technology. You rip it out. You put it up there for a much lesser price. And you got to work on your financing before we get to that. Because I promise you, once you are done with this, an audit of your finances, the whole entire business, every one of you. Because believe me, I've seen many, too many car dealerships that say they're reputable. And on paperwork, they kind of look it, they open their mouths, they kind of look it, but they ain't. You hit them books. So I think audits, recalls of what's out there on the market currently. Get your mechanics, hire some. I don't care what company you come from. There are mechanic shops all over my country. Hire some. Get that garbage, that criminal garbage, out of my vehicles, out of my markets. I'm tired of this. And they say, trust us, we're going to secure your information. BS. I can't count how many times I've received alerts about my own information. And it's illegal. There's been hearings, there's been all kinds, but no changes. Everybody's passing the buck on their pyramid scheme. I'm going to find a way to sue you for a pyramid scheme, because I don't have the means and you don't have the right to do that to me. Maybe, if I go after the money, you'll step up and be an honorable business and do the right thing. We'll see.